Hello everyone, what's going on? It's your boy HTW here with, you know who I'm here with,
Hmm,
TR72. Don't forget the E.
they don't know that name.
Well, now they do. How you been? How you been?
Oh man, it's been okay. It's been a long time now.
I know,
Actually, no, it hasn't because we do this once a month anyway.
but it feels like a long time.
It really does.
How you been? Doing good? Awful?
Yeah, it's been straight. It's been all right. It's been just normal.
Yeah, I've had a pretty rough week. I'm really looking forward to this weekend because a lot of stuff is going down this weekend.
There we go.
Yeah, that's something. But man, we got a lot of shit to talk about, fam.
I know.
A lot. Dude, we missed like so much.
I feel like this keeps happening every single time we have a podcast,
Oh, absolutely it does.
which is a good thing.
It's a great thing. Like, cause it gives us more content to talk about.
Exactly.
Let's see, what
New
should,
things are active. We're looking at it.
yeah. So, let's see, what should we talk about here? Um, I guess we gotta start with Takeover Brooklyn too.
Gosh, it's been that long?
It's been that long, bro. That's
No
what I'm
way.
saying. We didn't talk since SummerSlam predictions.
I was prepared to just talk about Backlash at the gate, but gosh darn.
Dude, we have to talk about SummerSlam weekend, everything, bro.
Oh my gosh. I'm
So,
not even getting a chance to watch this Patriots game, I'm telling you.
so take over. What'd you think of it?
Gosh, I don't even think I watched Takeover actually because what was going on at that point? I think something was wrong with my internet or something like that, or my power was out. One of the two.
Hey, listen.
And I just I think I just got my power back on when did I get my power back? Probably the Sunday, like right before SummerSlam. So I didn't really see all of Takeover at all.
I had some issues with my we had like a big storm the night before for ROH, which Adam Cole
Mhm.
won the championship. Didn't see that
Oh yeah,
coming. Didn't see that coming, but you know
I
what?
did.
Well, like I saw it coming, but I didn't think it would happen,
Hmm.
and I didn't want it to happen really because I love Jay Lethal so much. But I do love Adam Cole.
Exactly.
Oh shit, we also have to talk about Bola. Well, we can't really talk about Bola. You know Bola, PWG,
Yeah, that's
Meltzer.
true.
I'll just get out of the way. Meltzer gave a match 5 stars.
He did.
It was the Young Bucks and Adam Cole versus Ricochet, Will Ospreay, and Matt Sydal.
Hmm.
I ordered all 3 nights,
Same.
it's gonna be fucking, as the kids would say, lit. Um, I can't wait.
And I know the
Whatever.
results too, but I
I,
still,
I
I'm not comfortable spoiling it here either.
no, I know the results. Too, but I mean, I'm not gonna say it, and because like if I say it, I'll be like less surprised when it actually happens. So
Hmm.
yeah, fuck you, PWG. Just streamer shit live. God damn, so annoying. Um, but
I'm really
um,
excited to see that 6 man though.
I can't wait.
Gosh darn.
I can't. Me and my friend, we're just gonna like marathon it the whole all three nights in like a day.
That's gonna be like, I'm sure that's gonna be like 7 hours at least.
Dude, it's more than that. It's like
Probably.
two shows is like 6 hours probably.
And night three is gonna be longer because that includes the semifinals and all the other stuff and the final too.
Good lord. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, that's Bola. So yeah, what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the ROH show. So you talking about power outage? Like
Hmm.
we had this really bad storm. Like since I live in Kansas, every time it rains really hard, you think that there's gonna be a tornado.
Dang.
Uh, but there wasn't one. But like, so I have DirecTV, and we ordered it through DirecTV. And when it rains really hard, the
Hmm.
satellite connection goes out.
Of course.
So we miss we saw like the first match, and we missed like all of Shibata's match. I forget who we even fucking faced.
Was he going against? I think he was going against Silas Young actually.
Who?
I think he was going against Silas Young. I
I
think.
think yeah, I think it was Silas Young. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. And then so we missed some of that, but we got to see all the good stuff, so that's all right. But
That's good.
but yeah, so So you didn't even get to see NXT Takeover Brooklyn.
I had to skim it on mobile. I don't remember how I did it because I had to have lost my internet. But if I was watching through mobile, I don't know why I wouldn't have watched it on the computer. So
LTE maybe using up that data.
I don't know. That's a great point, though. No
Any-
wonder I just switched up my plan. That was a great time to switch up my plan. Gosh darn.
Anyways, yeah. So I thought the show was great as usual.
Mm.
Probably my expectations were a little bit too high, which is why I feel like I was almost let down a little bit. But still, the match of the night goes to Tony Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, and the
Mm.
Revival, which looks
Yeah.
like they're going to do that at the next takeover, which is fuck. It's the day before,
Toronto.
yeah, day before SummerSlam, or not
Hmm.
SummerSlam, Survivor Series too.
Yeah.
Which will be awesome. I was hoping Gargano and Ciampa would be going. I thought they'd be going to Raw, but I guess not.
Well, technically they did eventually.
Well, they will, of course, but I thought they were going to go to Raw like right away. But
Oh, yeah.
nope. So yeah, I thought it was a good show, and
Mm.
Nakamura won the title,
Yep.
which he's 36 and he's in NXT. They all should just go up.
How old is Austin Aries? Isn't he up there too?
Yeah, he's like 38,
Exactly.
37. It's
He's
pretty.
probably up there.
Samoa Joe's like that age too.
I was about to say it too. Yeah. Exactly. So I mean, I don't know.
It's really dumb. What else? I don't know what else happened.
The Bobby Roode debut.
Oh my god. Them singing Glorious, the song, was fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm. Off the bat.
It's insane how over he is, like right away.
Yeah. That's
That
why I'm
is,
excited for Takeover in Toronto too, as a Canadian.
oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be glorious, as some would say.
That's right.
Uh, then, I guess that's all we got to talk about Takeover. Oh, Hito Itami had the GTS too, which was cool.
Finally, I don't think that was the first time that he did it. I'm pretty sure it's not the
Well,
first time he's done
he hit
television.
it. He hit it before the live show, right
Yeah.
before Mania. But this is the first time that he's hit it on national television, or not national
I
television, but like no, he never hit it before. He recently
swore he
just
was one.
now that Brian's retired, he hit it his running knee move. So
Oh.
yeah, yeah. He just recently hit it against Drew Gulak. So the
That was on
GTS,
TV
the
or like a
GTS,
taping.
GTS, yeah, on NXT. He just recently hit it. It was last week's NXT show.
Oh my gosh,
He hit the GTS.
I've
So
been missing those shows lately. I'm telling you.
yeah, Drew Gulak's there and whatnot. So yeah, then we'll move on to SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of it? I did a whole 20
Gosh.
minute review, so I don't really feel like repeating. But I'll say this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I can't give this show a thumbs down because there are two really great matches on the show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, AJ Styles was seen as probably one of the best matches in the main roster WWE. Um, and Finn versus, even though he got injured, that match was still really good, even though people half the time booed because of the title.
Yeah, that was insane. I could not have expected that to happen.
Well, I don't blame them for doing it, but it's like, just shut up.
There are so many people who are mad over that, and I don't blame those people either because that's just there's a heavy amount of disrespect in that. I'm not
Man,
mad at it because I was laughing at some of the chants like half the time, but yeah.
it took me out of the match at a lot of points. And the thing is, like by the end of this match, those people booing were like into the match and cheering for cheering for Finn Balor to win it. So I don't know.
And he got injured early too.
Yeah, but he's adrenaline is a fucking crazy thing.
It's ridiculous.
Anyways,
It's absolutely ridiculous.
what did you think of the show?
I agree though. I'm pretty sure I'm on the same level with you is that there was so much potential in the show. And I was really excited seeing it, but it just didn't really come through. Maybe because the bar was so high yet again, but it wasn't as good as I thought it could have been. Um, Charlotte going over Sasha was sad, but that was really shocking too. I wasn't expecting that.
They need to stop. Like, they need to stop doing these crazy ass spots that
That was
don't
insane.
need.
Yeah.
Like they knew Sasha was injured, and yet they still did that spot. They tried to do the Roderick Strong backbreaker on the top rope, and literally, what Roderick Strong does, he holds you until you hit the turnbuckle. Charlotte just dumped her.
I don't even know. Like that was gnarly. That was one of the worst spots I've seen all year,
Like,
especially in the context of the fact that she was hurt.
yeah.
So that was ridiculous.
And then they tried to do the fucking Razor's Edge into her Corona, and Charlotte almost hit the top of her, almost hit the back of her neck because she ducked really late.
It's freaking insane. That was ridiculous.
But I mean,
But
the match was like a fun watch, and I thought it was good. But
mhm.
I don't know, it was just whatever.
But yeah,
Yeah,
that I didn't really have a lot of notes on that one. That's really all that happened that was super notable to me.
yeah.
So I didn't really. Oh well, I guess we could talk about the main event too. What do you think of that? That's gonna spend this whole podcast in an extra 30 minutes at this point.
I don't know, man. Like, I thought the match itself was okay,
hmm
but I guess they did what they wanted to do. I don't understand. Okay, the reason why people started blading was
hmm
because it's safer to do it than hard way,
Exactly.
and yet they did the hard way here, and now it led to backlash where these fucking where uh, where Randy Orton has a concussion
hmm
and can't compete even though he's cleared a week later. I don't know.
I think it was cleared a few days later, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't
I
care.
guess they were just like really relying. They weren't really sure if it was going to happen because they didn't do any action. Well, actually, I thought he did. I thought he had a couple matches.
What I don't get is if he has a concussion, why did he do the RKO?
And that's what I'm wondering too. Because he did. That's what happened on the house show too. Afterwards, I don't
Yeah,
think he got cleared until after that house show, after Backlash.
the house show after Backlash, he didn't. He was in a tag match with John Cena, but didn't do any bumps besides the RKO at the end.
hmm
So
Exactly. That was just such a strange situation. What that was. That's one of the craziest things I've ever heard in a while.
yeah, I don't get it. It's just stupidity on the company's part.
Props to Randy for actually like agreeing to that finish.
And now he
It's
has
a
to.
very strange finish.
And this Saturday, Randy Orton has to face Brock at a house show.
Yep, that's true.
Dang,
Gosh, darn.
that'd
I
be
can only imagine how that house show is going to be.
in Chicago. Woo.
Apparently, the Royal Rumble is going to be in Chicago too.
Well, yeah, I heard. I remember people. I follow Dave Meltzer on Twitter, and people were texting him, tweeting at him like, why haven't WWE just announced that the Royal Rumble is going to be in the Staples Center? Because I guess that's what they originally thought,
hmm
and people were like, and he was like, well, it's for one, they confirmed to me that it's not in LA, and two, they haven't told me where it is. So.
Interesting. We'll definitely find out in the weekend because I'm sure they'll
Uh,
kind of talk about Royal Rumble tickets after the show,
I'm
like
trying to.
at the show specifically.
Yeah, we'll probably find out by Survivor Series, or
So,
not. Definitely TLC or December pay per view when we know it. I just want them to bring a fucking pay per view to Kansas City. God damn it!
see, now we're going to transition into Backlash and talk about my experience on that because
You
that's exactly what I felt too.
were you there?
Yeah.
You were, yeah, because I remember you were telling me about this. That was rumored that they were doing Backlash in Richmond or whatever. So, okay, so I guess do we have anything else to talk about? Oh my God, we do.
What?
We gotta talk about Kevin Owens winning the championship, man.
Yeah.
And before that, we gotta talk about these new sets. We got new
Yes.
sets. Also, and then also before that, we gotta talk about me going to Raw, the worst Raw ever.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about these new sets. What do you think?
Okay.
What do you think of them? I think they're pretty awesome.
I agree. I love them.
I
And
love
I love
them.
the fact that there's different ones, or like they're the same elements, but they're different kind of scenarios for Raw and SmackDown, respectively, which is great.
I love the SmackDown one.
hmm
Although the SmackDown one with Backlash almost just felt like episode of Backlash, or sorry, an episode of SmackDown, like an
Mm.
extended episode of SmackDown, because like first off, it's the same lighting and the same colors.
That's what I was gonna say.
I feel like for pay-per-views, you gotta if you want to. I feel like at least with the old sets, they were different colors every time. So even though it was the same set, you still felt like you're at a different show.
Hmm.
Whereas as SmackDown with Backlash, I just felt like I was watching like a longer episode of Backlash. Although I don't
Hmm.
think that'll happen this Saturday or this Sunday because it will be the Raw set, but Clash of Champions is like a yellowish, blackish color or whatever. So
I was gonna say the
yeah,
same thing for that too, because it's probably gonna be the same for No Mercy. That's majority blue colors.
yeah.
But when you're looking at shows like Money in the Bank that has that gold lighting that I love very much,
Uh,
that's where it'll change up, I guess. But I don't know.
I but I think the Raw one, it's the same one as they use at SummerSlam, so I think that one works a lot better for pay-per-views than the
Hmm.
SmackDown Live one works for SmackDown. But I love the SmackDown one. The SmackDown one is awesome.
They're both so great.
Yeah,
I really love seeing it.
and especially I literally sat right next to the stage on Raw. Uh,
Oh man.
so let's talk about. I'm gonna talk about Raw before we talk about Kevin Owens. So for people who don't know which one I went to, it was the Raw the week after Kevin Owens won the the World Championship, and so I'm sitting right next to the stage, and you know how at the beginning they have the fireworks.
I was about to say that too. Yeah.
Dude, I went deaf. We saw them put like fireworks on the stage, and it was only like a couple of them. We're like, oh, okay, so it's gonna be like the beginning pyro. And then the beginning pyro. Well, first off, the beginning pyro didn't happen, and then but like a couple minutes after, there was like 10 people, and they all brought like more and more pyro, and it kept on going, and I'm like, oh fuck. And then we look up and we see balloons, like balloons wrapped, and we're like, dude, this is fucking Kevin Owens celebration right now. And yeah, it was pretty awesome. But the show was whatever for me. I mean, it was fun being there live, but I mean,
Mhm.
that old day segment. Oh my god,
Yeah. That was
so
insane.
bad, so bad. And then they had like 6 jobber matches in a row. It was just so bad. But I thought the main event was good. I mean, it's Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. What can you expect?
Oh yeah, that was the main event. Yeah.
Yeah. And Jericho versus although after the show, Roman Reigns comes out, spears Jericho, and then Jericho and Kevin Owens attack Roman Reigns, and then Seth Rollins comes out
Hmm.
to a babyface pop. Hey, I was there for the first time Seth Rollins was face. All right,
That's true.
and then Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns take them out, and then Roman Reigns spears Seth Rollins, and that's how they end it.
Exactly.
Like,
See,
but after the show, when Kevin Owens was walking up the ramp, me and my friend were bowing down to him, yelling, "Kevin, Kevin!" He looked.
please notice me, senpai.
Yes, yes. He looks at us. He looks at us and gives us a little thumbs up and like a
Yes.
nod in the head, and then walked away. And me and my friend, like literally yesterday, my friend texted me. He's like, "Dude, Kevin Owens gave us a thumbs up. Like we can't get over this." It was
That's
so.
awesome.
It was so awesome, man.
Oh man.
It was a good
At least
time
we got
though.
that.
Yeah, it was a good time though, even though Raw was shit. But, anyways, Kevin Owens winning the title. Did
Yes.
tell me, did you cry when he won?
I mean, you already know how much of a mark I am for Seth Rollins. So I'm looking at this match and I'm like, oh yes, here we go. And then I slowly started to put my hands over my head. I remember it like it was yesterday because I'm like, I'm sitting here thinking Triple H is going to turn on Seth Rollins. I already know what's going to happen.
Like,
And he does it. And that was like the most depressing but awesome thing at the same time.
me and my friend really wanted Kevin Owens to win, right? And
Yeah.
so the same one I went to Raw with, and when Triple H comes out, attacks Roman Reigns, puts him in the ring. He texts me, Seth, Triple H is going to turn on Seth, and I'm like,
Mhm.
holy shit, it makes so much sense. Please happen. And I'm just saying, I'm yelling, please, please, and and I start, and then he turns on Seth, and I start freaking out, yelling like, yes, yes. And then when Kevin Owens won, I'm laying on my bed, I literally just like yell one last yes and just dive into my covers, and I literally start crying. Like I'm not even joking. I'm
That's
not even
awesome.
joking. I started crying like bawling. Like I don't know what. Like not Daniel Bryan retirement sad cry, but like
No,
happy cry. Like the happy. I think it's the happiest I've ever been in my entire life.
that's
Like
amazing.
It was so great, and my brother comes in, and he's like, so Kevin Owens won the title, huh? And I was like, yep. And I go in the other room, and my parents are like watching it as it happens, and my dad's like, how can you like this or whatever? Triple H helped him. I'm like, I don't give a fucking shit. Anyways, it was great.
So the
Now
main thing about this, though, is that we don't know how or why Triple H did this.
we'll probably
I
find
guess we
out
could
this
talk about
weekend.
this a little bit later in the main event, because for me, it factors into it.
We'll probably find out this weekend for sure. This Saturday, Sunday, definitely.
That's something. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So then, I guess we talk about Backlash. What you think of the show? Since you were
Gosh darn.
there. Since you were
So
there.
I have to talk about the fact that I was trying to make this insane, ridiculous kid sign go over. Seriously,
What sign?
Heath kids.
Oh.
Yeah, I legit brought in 1,000 signs, and I
What
was
did
gonna
you
get away with it,
what did you say,
but
like, on the signs?
it just said Heath's kids. It had like the tag title silhouette in the background,
Oh my
and
god.
it had that. Yeah, seriously, this is what I did. I printed out a ton of them.
Where did you sit? Hold on. First up, where did you sit? Because that depends a lot.
So yeah, you have to look at the fact that I was like, if you're looking through the camera, the hard camera, I'm at the very top. Like I'm directly center. You can't miss me, but I'm at like the very top row. So even if I pass them down, there's no possible way you could miss it at all. But they were mainly using a crane because that's really what SmackDown uses. But regardless, like security took all of my signs that I had
Why?
for the show because I don't know.
I don't
They just
understand.
can't have it.
I know they don't want you to advertise shit at all.
And
Which is
that's what I think he was trying to do because he heard the word flyers, quote unquote, which wasn't the case, but he still took them anyway. So it was either because of that or because he didn't want to like risk a lot of people just lying the signs on the ground after the show. So
well
I was like,
that's
okay, in that case, that'll make sense, but
well
it still sucked.
well that's her. Well, okay, so tell me what you thought about the show as far as matches.
Yeah, in that case, after that, I got really happy about that because I thought that show was pretty decent for sure. I thought it was a great show. I loved the opening 6-pack challenge. I thought that was great. Um, the Usos, I really liked how they're going into their heel persona already. They're doing really great with that. Um, what else happened on the show? Miz and Ziggler went really long, which I'm happy about, but I didn't think it was good enough to really get a great rating out of me. I just thought it was just okay. It wasn't spectacular. Trying to think of what other matches happened on this card. Brandon Kane, that didn't happen. Yeah, that wasn't really much of a deal.
I'll be honest though, I kind of enjoyed watching it because they did a lot of cool spots, but that was really it. It was so
That
stupid. Bray fucking lost.
that dive on the table was dope.
That was dope.
Awesome.
That
That
was
was great.
DOP. The reason why I didn't talk so long because I had to use the mic because dropped something.
It's okay.
And so then the main event, Heath won the titles, and I guess they're doing the same. We can even do like no mercy predictions, bro. Like
Oh yeah, I know.
no joke,
And
because
I'm
like
really liking how the show is shaping up. By the way,
the
I'm
four
really liking how the show is
the
shaping up.
four matches that are pretty much like the four main matches we already know, so
Yeah,
we can literally predict them already.
basically.
Unless we could probably even do that before we talk about Clash of Champions.
But yeah, that main event that was awesome. I really loved that.
That's fantastic.
Extremely, extremely, extremely happy about AJ winning the title. That
I
was incredible.
I honestly didn't even think it was going to happen.
Oh
I
my gosh,
didn't
I
think it
was
was going
so
to
hyped.
happen.
I didn't think it was gonna happen the way it did either, because I was going crazy. I was really sad about the ref bump because I didn't think it would lead to AJ winning.
I didn't
I thought
think
it'd get screwed over.
SmackDown is just so much better than Raw. Can we agree?
Yes, we do. We do.
Raw's
It
way too
started out
long.
really great for Raw, but then SmackDown just took it and ran
Raw had the
forever.
Raw had the better first week. SmackDown
Mm-hmm.
has had the more consistent and better shows since then.
Mm-hmm. And
But
I think
no,
it's because that NXT writer, he was the head writer and he moved over to SmackDown. I remember hearing about that recently.
yeah, but he's been
So
there for a while.
Still though, that's crazy. That's really crazy. He really changed up, and I love it. Oh man, this is going to be great.
Okay, so yeah, that main event was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
That was really great. And then they're gonna do Cena added into it. At No Mercy, great. I thought the show overall was like a lot of people saying it was a great show. I thought it was a really good show. I thought booking wise, they pretty much did everything right besides one thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was the Bray thing. But like everything else, yeah, great. Like everything else, booking wise was great. A lot of good matches on the show. I mean, I thought the women's match was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. The IC
Mm-hmm.
title match I thought was good. It got better as it went along, but it's hard for me to give a shit at this point. Like between Dolph and Miz, I didn't give a shit like 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a shit now. Um, and yeah, I think that's really about it.
I was going to say, really, kind of on the booking side of it, I feel like it wasn't the best result, but it was a necessary result, in my opinion.
If Bray wins against Orton,
Yeah, I mean, I understand. I think he's going to get that win eventually too. I'm sure they're going to have a match of No Mercy,
well,
and that Bray's going to get that win.
well, no, because Bray doesn't win anything. What Bray doesn't win any feuds. Okay, can we agree?
Hey man, he got that count out win at Backlash. Okay, it's
What
enough. It's a
what
win.
kind of win? Backlash. He didn't win anything.
The win's a win.
What win? Oh, that win. I see. Counting.
Yes,
Fuck you.
I
Wait,
really think he's going to win though. I really do.
what was I gonna say? Um,
I think the same thing with Miz and Ziggler in terms of booking because I'm sure after they figured out that Randy was hurt, which was like the same day of the pay per view, or like he wasn't cleared at that point, I'm sure they added time to the IC title, which was very smart. That's probably why it dragged on a little bit in the beginning. So,
one thing I did find out was that supposedly rumors Luke Harper has been cleared by WWE doctors. So
hmm yeah,
hopefully he comes back and goes straight to SmackDown.
I heard there was a rumor that I don't even know if this is true, but I remember reading that he was supposed to face Sami Zayn on a Raw house show, but I don't know how true that was.
When?
I don't remember.
Like what show did you know? Like coming up?
Yeah, it's I think the 27th. I want to say.
Hmm.
I
Oh,
want to say. I don't know.
I just saw
I'd have to check
Maurice.
that.
I just saw Maurice boob meme. So
What?
yeah.
That came out of nowhere.
I mean, it came out of nowhere on my Facebook feed. It
That's
says
very spontaneous.
it says good morning, but the O's are Maurice's boobs.
What?
I feel like I have to share this with you, okay?
This is very, very random,
All
and
right.
it's completely stopping the podcast.
Is anything I say random? Yes,
Uh,
everything I say is random.
sometimes, yes. That's yeah. Actually, yeah, that's true. I've noticed
Yeah.
this trend lately. This is very true.
Yes. Anyways, what else should we talk about?
Cruiserweight Classic.
That's right. That was that has been some of the best 2 hours of wrestling I've watched in a long time. That was
Very
fantastic.
shocked about how it ended, but very pleased as well.
I never would have thought that T.J. Perkins and Grand Metalik would be the finals. I never would have thought
This is so
going into
strange.
it. I thought maybe like Johnny Gargano versus like Zack Sabre Jr. or whatever, but of course they couldn't get Zack Sabre Jr. and Kota Ibushi a deal, so
What if
that
they just gave him like a third place match? That would have been awesome at least.
third. Yes, I really wanted to see that Zack Sabre Jr. Kota Ibushi match. That was like the one match I really wanted to see before the tournament happened, and I never did.
Big time tease. But again, that's kind of another point of necessary but kind of saddening booking. Because again, you can't really give them the final if they're not going to show up after again.
Hmm.
So
And then,
that's
so the Zack Sabre Jr. Grand Metalik match was good. Starting off hot, hot,
mhm.
hot, hot. Then we had, but then the Kota Ibushi T.J. Perkins match. Wow,
That was great.
that was fantastic. Um, just excellent. I mean, T.J. Perkins kicking out of the last ride, sit out last ride. When he hit the sit out last ride, I thought that was over.
I did too.
I
Yeah,
thought that was it. I'm like, wow, I can't believe it. He's gonna lose, or Kota Ibushi's gonna go to the finals. He's not even signed, and then T.J. Perkins kicked out, and I was like, wow. Well, never mind.
super intense.
And then the tag team match was good, but my God, did so many things happen.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of expecting for the Raw show. And
Yep.
I understand why they did that too, just to kind of single out a guy for a contender. But that's kind of what I was expecting too, like a really, really high octane match to get everybody excited,
Which
which
they
is definitely what they needed on that show, by the way.
which is what they did, but the crowd was so fucking dead. We have to,
Exactly.
God, the crowd was awful.
Gosh darn it, Memphis.
And first off, Brian Kendrick is the number one contender, which I'm fine with. It should be a good match on Sunday.
I think that'd be great. Yeah,
But first
I'm
off,
really looking forward to it.
T.J. Perkins wasn't even on the show.
Yeah,
Why? I don't know.
at least give him a stare down. That's what I was hoping for.
Nothing. He wasn't even on the show. He was on the pre-show, if that matters.
He was on Skype. So he's basically the equivalent of this podcast right now,
Yeah,
and
he's.
as close as he was to Raw.
I mean, he's a little bit better because we don't have video, but you know what? That's fine. Uh,
Basically,
but like, but and then like they didn't even give like Brian Kendrick a promo. So why should anyone like give a shit about this match? Because like they have no reason to watch it. Because who's T.J. Perkins? They have no idea he is. I know who Brian Kendrick is, but he was a jobber most of his career. And why is he fighting for the title? I don't know.
gosh darn, that interview that
Every
he did on WWE.com was amazing, though. I really liked that interview.
but like everything they did right about the Cruiserweight Classic show, they completely did wrong on Raw.
I don't know. I feel like it's really early to say it too,
I mean, first off,
because
I mean it is one Raw, but like,
Mhm.
why? They could have been. They just. I just felt like you could have done a better way to introduce these guys.
I think so
Cause,
too. They're just
cause, cause like no, they know nothing about them. They like people who never watch Cruiserweight Classic know nothing about these guys.
mm,
Although it's crazy though. No Way Dar, who's 23,
yeah, he's pretty.
is going straight to the main roster. Yet
Mhm.
supposedly Jack Gallagher and Akira Tozawa signed deals and they're staying in developmental.
Yeah, because some of these guys are actually just going to kind of roam around. Like Cedric went from NXT. He's been on CWC, Raw, and NXT in the span of a week.
Was he on NXT?
He was on NXT yesterday. Yeah,
Well, I mean, he's going to be on Raw from now on, so.
exactly. He's bouncing. Well, they also did kind of like tapings on NXT too, so technically it's not really the same thing. But I mean, yeah, he was still on all three shows in the same week, which is very impressive.
Uh,
I'm really excited to see how he ends up in the company.
Brian Ken, or, excuse me, Rich Swan, who's been with the company since September of last year.
Hmm.
Um, he's been in developmental, but he hasn't done much on NXT. He faced, like, Baron Corbin, Finn Balor once.
Yeah, that was a really strange match. The fact that
Uh,
he got a match with Ben Balor out of nowhere,
it was a good
who was a champion
match.
at the time too.
Yeah, it was a good match, though, but,
Hmm.
so he's only had, like, 2 matches on NXT, and he's straight to Raw. But he has a little bit more. Rich Swan's theme, man, it
That's what I was gonna say.
makes you happy.
He's gonna get over for that for sure. That's
Oh
just a
yeah,
great theme.
oh yeah. Can you handle this? Can you handle it?
And yeah, he was on main event this past week too. So they're kind of trying to spread out the cruiserweights, but then again, I mean, not really a lot of people watch main event anymore, at least in
No.
America.
And then so yeah, the T.J. Perkins again. Like T.J. Perkins wasn't even in developmental or anything. He's going straight to the main roster. I mean, he's a champion. So was Graham
Uh,
Metalik. I don't know, man. I just feel like they could have done a better. I feel like they did I feel like they did an okay job, but I feel like they could have done so much better. Like,
and again, yeah, for me, it's just too early to say it. I'm sure they're going to have a great match on Sunday, and that's going to really put some eyes on it.
yeah,
But it really depends on how they carry it through here too. So, very interested.
yeah. Anyways, um, Yeah, so TJ Perkins won the title. He defeated Grand Metalik in another great match.
Mhm.
And he became the Cruiserweight Champion, which we didn't know till Triple H came out. And, yeah.
The amount of comments I saw when Triple H came out, thinking that they were going to have him win the Cruiserweight Classic, uncanny.
It's just the Triple H memes are just so funny. They're the best. Anyways, so yeah, let's move on to, I guess, do we have anything else to talk about besides
Nothing I
Clash
can
of
think
Champ?
of.
Clash of Champ. Well, we can talk about No Mercy real quick. Just get that out of the way because we
Basically, yeah.
only have 4 matches. So No Mercy. We have Alexa Bliss versus Becky Lynch for the women's title.
Hmm.
I think Becky's winning, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really happy that Alexa's getting this opportunity, but it's not going to be her night on that night.
Do we have 4 matches or do we have 3?
We have 3. 4 is one that's really heavily implied right now.
So Miz and Dolph Ziggler. You got
No,
me
not that
food.
one.
Thank you, mother.
Be careful.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
There you go.
Bye bye.
Oh,
Sorry, I just got food.
It's straight.
I just got food delivered to me. Go on.
I was going to say, like, that wasn't the one that I was thinking of. I was going to say it's Nikki Bella versus Carmella, and apparently
Oh.
a no DQ match.
Well, that might not happen.
That's probably going to happen, actually.
Gotta sit the fuck up.
Danny Bryan was talking about
I
a
know.
no DQ match on Talking Smack.
I
Nikki
saw.
Bella is dodging for it.
I saw that.
I think it's going to happen.
Maybe.
Carmella probably wants it too.
Well, who's gonna win that match, Nikki?
Yeah, more than likely. I mean, you could also have Carmella just win dirty,
Mm-hmm.
quote unquote dirty.
Well, it's nerdy too.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I guess you could do it that way.
Mmm.
That's
My God. Oh, it's so good. Anyways,
Nikki's gonna have to get her come or payback at some point.
yeah.
It's only a matter of time.
But
But I don't know.
they could continue out the feud. Oh shit.
It'd be really interesting if they actually just up the bar every single time they have a match. They go from no DQ to something even more kind of out there.
Hell in a cell, brother.
Survivor Series, have some crazy match. I don't know.
Lethal lockdown.
Gosh darn it.
Punjabi prison.
No,
Not
we're
the
completely glossing over the cage here.
steel cage.
See, possibly. I don't know.
Hell in a cell.
No, you can't do that.
I'm trying to think of all the matches. Elimination Chamber were just 2 people.
No.
Let's have a women elimination chamber match. That's what I want.
I mean, I'd love to have a Money in the Bank, to be honest.
Money in the Bank, they would kill each other. They'd kill themselves.
What do you think would happen in an Elimination Chamber?
I mean,
What do you think would happen?
they would get very injured.
Yes.
Alright. And then we have the tag team. I think the Usos are winning.
It's very plausible. I thought that was going to happen even sooner than No Mercy, to be honest. But I think it's completely plausible.
I think the Usos are winning, and then they'll lose it to like American Alpha sometime in the future.
Of course, for sure.
And you said SmackDown gets a TLC show?
Yes.
They might do like a tag team TLC match.
Just like last year, the classic.
The classic. It was a really great match. I really wish they did another one.
So ridiculous, that match.
Mm-hmm.
That whole match is going to be completely remembered for Kalisto's spot, but they did a lot of stuff in that match.
I mean, Sin Cara did a tope over the top rope and landed on a ladder.
Mm-hmm.
What?
That was ridiculous.
And then we're gonna have the main event, triple threat for the WWE Championship. Cena, Ambrose, AJ.
And here's my thing about this whole match, and really about Cena as a whole. I think Cena's taking a pinfall. Uh, he just lost clean on SmackDown to Dean Ambrose.
Yeah.
It was the first time it's happened in, 13 years, I think I saw?
No.
Yes, that's very true.
It can't be that long.
It has to have been, because he probably hasn't been on SmackDown that much either.
Oh, on SmackDown? Probably.
So that happens. But I really think they're kind of going this route of Cena's career is dwindling, is running out of time. And it might culminate at WrestleMania against some opponent. I don't know who. Maybe Taker. I would like it to be Taker. But I think his career is winding down is what the storyline is going after here. So it might be an all or nothing deal with the title, maybe. I don't know.
This is what I think is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Cena's going to win the title.
Win.
And No Mercy.
No.
Yep. And then he's going to lose the title again to AJ Styles at Survivor Series.
Why?
So we can get the 16th reign. That's what they... Listen, the last time
Why
that
would they
happened...
do No Mercy, and immediately after AJ wins it.
Because they wanted to give Cena the 16th reign, and then they'll give it back to AJ.
I ain't trying to hear that.
Listen, I think it's going to happen.
I don't think so.
Because they've been mentioning it all the time. Well, last time when you faced Seth Rollins, they didn't mention it once.
They did. They mentioned that at the Royal Rumble. He was explicitly telling Triple H, "Oh, I'm gonna go for 16." That was the first thing he said in that contract.
At Survivor or at SummerSlam, they didn't.
Oh, at the Royal Rumble is what I'm talking about in January of this year.
Your mother?
Maine.
I don't know, man. I got food. Alright? It's really distracted me. Oh, for fuck you.
I don't think that's how that works.
I just dropped my pep. I just dropped my cola. And now it's fizzing up.
Good job.
Oh my god. Oh.
Look at this host. Even despite the feud obstacles, decides to keep hosting. Look at this guy.
I mean, you can host. Fuck.
I mean, I don't know. What? I'm not trying to figure out the timing in your eating schedule because I'm trying to move on to Clash of Champions. My Patriots are about to play in probably the next 20 minutes.
Talk about it. Talk about Clash of Champions.
By myself?
I'll chime in.
Okay, cool. Let's start off with the kickoff match.
Listen, we'll switch roles. You'll be the host, and I'll be you.
This is not going to end well. Are you going to try and actually be me, or what is going to happen here?
No,
I'm really interested about this.
Alright, fuck it. I'll fucking host. God damn it.
Okay, here you go. This will work.
Alicia Fox versus Nia Jax kickoff match.
Well, I mean, we already know what's going to happen here. Move on.
You're not excited?
Next question.
Are you excited for this match?
I mean, I'm interested in the fact that they're actually giving this time on a kickoff show. Because it's not something that's very done often with Nia Jax matches on Raw. So I'm assuming that Alicia Fox is going to get some offense in, maybe, after she just got her back broken through a barricade.
You got a holy
very
shit
impressed
champ.
by her recovery time.
You got a holy shit champ.
Of course it does. Every time the barricade breaks, that happens.
Nia Jax got a holy shit champ.
She was snatching her hair and running into the barricade that way, too.
Alright, Sami Zayn versus Chris Jericho.
Oh, man. I got Zayn on this one.
Me too.
I think they're going to just sell with Kevin Owens. Oh, that just kind of spoiled what I think about the main event. But, yeah, I really want that to happen. Just really badly.
Do you think Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens at Hell in a Cell?
Please. I don't care at Battleground about what happened. I don't care that you tried to end this rivalry.
Listen.
I need that in itself.
No one. Everyone says. Didn't they say this was the last time they fought? But
that's why I said I don't care.
But deep down, nobody gives a shit.
And they had a match at Raw afterwards anyway, so I don't even care.
Which I was there.
Exactly.
And I didn't care.
Exactly.
All right. I think Sami Zayn's winning too. Where's my phone going off? Oh, my Harambe picture. There we go.
What?
Cruiserweight Championship. TJ Perkins versus Brian Kendrick. TJ Perkins is winning.
I'm really excited about this match, to be honest. I think it's going to be a great match storytelling wise. I do have TJ winning as well. I would be pretty shocked if they actually had the first match this dude had on the main roster to lose his title.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty screwed up.
I'd be messed up, man. Oh,
I think it's
yeah.
going to be a good match, for sure.
Hopefully. There's not a good match on this show, hopefully.
That would be really impressive. If they give it time, they might. I wouldn't be mad if they started the show off with this, to be honest.
Probably. This or Sami Zayn and Chris Jericho.
One is there.
Cesaro versus Sheamus?
Cesaro's winning.
Hopefully. Please, God.
They have to, because why? I mean, it's for a world title shot in the future. A universal.
They
So-
just said title shot. They never said world.
I thought it was like explained that it was a title shot eventually afterwards, like
Yeah, but
during the series.
But they never said what title. Princess, stop! God,
I'm
I can't let you out now. For fuck's sake, Princess.
a battle you on that.
I'm gonna fucking slap your ass. Princess.
I'm a battle you on that.
On what?
See, as for a universal title shot.
Alright, hold on. Well, this show's officially AIDS. Oh my god, I hate myself.
Oh man, this is bad. This is running down the rails here. We're really going somewhere, aren't we? How about that? Goodness me.
It's okay.
We're getting there.
It's okay. We're good.
We sound like we're in a washing machine, but we're getting there.
We're in a washing machine now?
Because you keep rolling the mic around.
How was that?
It's still rolling.
It's done.
See, there you go. There we go.
Alright.
I'm very happy about it.
I told you, though. Title opportunity in the future.
I swore it's supposed to be a W. I'm still going to do research on that.
Nope.
I'm still doing it.
Alright. Raw Tag Team match. Fuck me. New Day versus the Club. I hope the Club, but they probably won't.
I got the club winning.
I guess I'll go with the Club.
My theory on these shows is that at least 2 titles are changing hands. That's one of them. I think it happens this time. I don't know who else they could lose it to. New Day.
I don't know. They could lose to Enzo and Cass, but they suck, so no.
What?
They're not good wrestlers, but they are great on the mic.
I mean, oh man.
Enzo literally just is a rag doll in the ring.
That's the point. He's not supposed to be like this whole huge like tag team partner. He's supposed to work with Kaz. They work together at the best, or as their best, they work together. That's what I mean. So it's like,
Can you
come
speak?
on, man. I am speaking.
Alright, whatever. I mean, I don't hate
Yeah.
him. I don't hate him, but whatever. I just love that Big Cass was so cheered in that Fatal 4-Way.
Because he was over and he actually looked really good in that match.
No, he didn't.
I don't mean like good as in like actually a really good wrestler. I mean they made him look good in the end because he was the only one who was legit pinned.
Well, this doesn't make you look good.
In terms of a guy who's only getting his first title shot in anything on the main roster after like a couple months, that was pretty impressive. I thought it was okay. In terms of the way he was booked.
I guess. I don't know. I thought in the ring wise though, ugh.
Yeah, exactly. He's not going to be the best wrestler in the world, but he's still going to be the most entertaining dude with Cass on the mics. So, straight.
Alright. My food's done so I can finally focus.
How did you eat that quick?
Man, I'm a fast eater, I guess. I don't know.
That's freaking ridiculous.
Charlotte versus Sasha Banks versus Bailey, which was originally announced Charlotte versus Bailey, and then Sasha came back. It was Charlotte versus Sasha. Then they completely forgot to mention it. Then it was Charlotte versus Sasha, and now it's a triple threat. The build for the show has been awful. Can we agree that the build for the show has been awful?
Yeah, it's kind of awkward. I mean, He just hasn't written very well.
Raw has had 2 good episodes. And the rest have either been meh or AIDS.
There's some great potential in this show, though. I'm really thinking
Exactly.
that Triple H could be really good. Zayn Jericho could be great. Perkins, Kendrick, of course.
This 3 could be
Cesaro,
great.
Sheamus.
These 3 could be great. Like, they have a lot of great stuff here. But this 3 can be great if they don't try to kill themselves.
I don't think they will.
They almost seem like they try to every match. They're like, I don't want to live. Do you want to live? Nah, let's just kill ourselves in the ring.
They're gonna give it their all. That's what they do.
But like, it's just like stuff you don't need to do. Like I said with the thing last time, doing the backbreaker on the top rope. Like,
Did you disconnect your mic?
no, what'd I do?
You might have disconnected your mic. You keep moving it around.
I was on mute.
Oh man, well done.
I don't know how I got
Very
on.
much well done.
How the fuck did I get on mute? Anyways,
I don't know.
what was the last thing I said? You know.
You're talking about Sasha, Bailey, and Charlotte killing themselves by
Yes.
accident.
Yes. Well, like, okay. So, like with the thing with the backbreaker, like you really didn't need to do that on the top rope. You just didn't need to do that. I don't know.
I'm sure they've learned from that too. I like to think they will.
Anyways, I think Sasha's winning.
I think Charlotte's retaining.
Well, what's the second? So you have 2 titles. Oh, so it's the other one. Fuck you.
Yep.
I
I
hate you.
think Charlotte's retaining because they're going to push Dana. I didn't really think about that until now.
I don't understand why they tried to do this with Dana. Dana's
You want
so
to tell
bad.
me? I understand this.
Dana's so bad.
Yeah. I know. I like to think that Charlotte's going to lose this title and they're not going to go that route, but I really think they're going to go that route.
I hate myself, man. I hate this. Why?
I think it's very weird how they had Bailey win over Charlotte anyway, but they didn't have that as an explanation for why she's in this match.
I
The
know,
main
right?
explanation is the fact that they both pinned each other at the same time on Raw in a triple threat with Dana.
I don't get it, man. Look, I don't get any of their booking. I don't understand. They never make championships look good. The championships don't matter. They really don't. Let's face it. They don't matter at all. Because the champions lose all the time.
It's just weird. I know why they do it. It's just to make the champions look vulnerable. I mean,
Why would they make
it's
the
just
champions look vulnerable, though? I don't...
to sell, to make it look like it's going to be their time up.
I don't know, man. I don't know anymore. Do you know? No, you don't. No one knows.
Never know. I've been doing terrible in predictions this year.
So, I think Sasha's winning the title back. Because originally she was going to win the title at SummerSlam. Then she won it on Raw. And then she lost it. Or at SummerSlam. No. I don't know.
So where does Bailey go from here then?
I don't know.
That's my thing. Because Bailey's so insanely fresh now too, and she has nothing set up.
Well, the roster on Raw is weak as AF.
Yeah. I don't even think Emma's going to come back there either. I think she's going to SmackDown, last I heard.
Well, when she's not going to be back forever.
She's cleared.
She's cleared?
She tweeted at some point that she said she was like 6 weeks clear, but I don't remember why she wasn't on TV.
I thought she was going to be out for like 10 months. Jesus Christ, that's what I remember. That's what I remember hearing.
I think she was like a ref for some match in the house show recently.
Okay. Yeah, so, you have Charlotte, I have Sasha. Let's move on. Rusev versus Roman. I already know what you think about this match and the next one.
Yep.
Oh, can I say something real quick, though?
Of course
The ads for this show have been really good.
The ads for every pay-per-view are dope.
Like, I mean, like, for, like, the 21-second ones, I'm watching it right now.
Exactly. They've been doing it since SummerSlam, and it's awesome.
Where it's, like the ending music, I don't know, I love it. I'm watching it right now. It's great.
Is it the one with the is it the official theme
Or it's
song?
like, or at the end, no, it's like at the end, he's like, boom! You know what I'm talking about? It's like a
Oh,
little
it's just
piano
really kind
key.
of dramatic, I guess.
It's really dramatic. I love it. It's the Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins one.
Yo, that makes me wonder how they're gonna do the Cell ones, because those were really good back then too.
Yes.
The ones in 2013 made it look like every single one of them were a preview for a horror movie, and it was great. I really hope they keep that up.
Like, so like this one, like with this ad that I just watched, it's like a 21-second ad. They play it on like commercials. It just makes it feel so important. It feels
Very
so
random.
great. Like it's a Seth Rollins Kevin Owens match. It makes it feel the match feel like an important match 'cause it's really dramatic. It's just really well done. That's all I
You
gotta
gotta look at
say.
the ones for SummerSlam where they did one for Ambrose Ziggler and Brock and Randy and Sasha and Charlotte and Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. Then at
I'm
Backlash they
pretty
did
sure.
one for the six pack and Orton and Bray and
Look,
Ambrose and
are, are you
Styles.
are you on your computer?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna link this to you.
Oh, I saw it. I
You seen
almost
it?
used my video.
It's like the same one you're talking about.
No, yeah, probably.
21 seconds.
Yeah, they're all 20 seconds. They just use it for bumpers and commercials. It's out of the norm.
It's just so.
And they did one for there was one for Rusev and Roman on SmackDown, and they did one for Charlotte and Sasha on No Mercy or on Backlash. But I haven't
The
seen those ones recently. I don't know
I
why.
I mean they're just their promos and like they're just so well done and so good. That's all I got.
Supremely short, but they're awesome.
They're not too long. They're short. They're perfect. That's what I
Yeah, you
gotta say.
got the other ones. They were so great.
Anyways, so Rusev and Roman, you have Roman winning. Oh god.
Yeah, I think it's about time. We kind of went through that plan of of Rusev retaining, like not necessarily winning, but still retaining and getting by. But I don't think that happens this time.
I really don't. I don't want Rusev to lose. Rusev's the man.
I know. I mean, he's been great as a character. He really
Rus-
is awesome.
Rusev Machka.
He was tweeting about reading Harry Potter books backstage. I was so hype
It's
about that. That was hilarious.
so funny.
So hilarious.
I remember oh shit, what was I gonna say?
Maybe they'll keep the title on him because he's on Total Divas.
God damn it. I remember I think it was this Monday or maybe it was a week ago. Kevin Owens was like Rusev, Machka thing or
Yeah,
do your Machka or something like that. It was
that's
great.
something.
Machka
that was
something. The point of Roman it was pretty great.
that was
Um,
amazing.
oh hey, they have the Thursday Night Football on Twitter again.
Yeah, they've been doing that on Twitter like for all of them. They're gonna
Yeah,
do it. The whole extension thing. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. You know,
They should do that for every fucking every 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 game ever. That's the way that they're probably gonna do it.
that's the way that the Premier League works. Like if you have any cable provider, you can sign into NBC Sports and you can check any game live, legit. It's awesome. I love how
Tight.
they do that.
That's cool. But
You
yeah,
can't do that for anything here, which is the problem.
hmm, that
Because
sucks.
that's all the way in England anyway. So, but yeah.
Anyways, Rusev and Roman.
Hmm.
I'll have Roman or Rusev win it.
Okay, we are differing like crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like if you give the title to Roman, people are gonna get AIDS or something. I don't know.
So you have only the women's title changing hands then.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I don't see the show changing hands a lot,
Some titles changing hands. I'm very certain about that.
and it's gonna be the women's.
I don't know. We'll see.
Now this main event though.
I'm really
This
interested about this main event.
this main event, I am so excited for. Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens. Boy, oh
This match is
boy.
going to be automatically awesome.
I can't see this match being bad at all. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
how? I don't know how this could be bad. Like,
The one thing that we're wondering about is how it's going to end, but we're sure that it's going to be an awesome match.
um, yeah. So, I have Kevin Owens winning, as do you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how he's gonna win though.
I
That's the
think Triple
thing.
H is coming back.
No, I think so too, but I don't know. I don't know how he's gonna like interfere. It's gonna be interesting to see, but it's definitely probably gonna be Triple H
More than
coming
likely.
in.
I
Now, how long do you think Kevin Owens is gonna have the title for?
mm, Royal Rumble?
And who does he lose to?
That's a great question. I don't know. That's a great question because I can't really think of anyone who might take it off him. I don't think that Roman will take it into Mania. I don't think he will.
What's Roman gonna do at Mania then?
I don't know.
We're really getting close to Mania. We're like 6 months away.
The one person that I feel like I have the most confidence in going into WrestleMania would be Cena. Like I really feel like whatever happens, his career is going to be on the line at Mania.
I don't know, man.
The most popular prediction is that he's going to face the Undertaker for his career, which would be a great match, and I wouldn't even be mad if that was for the main event.
You know, it's crazy. Cena's 39 and he looks like he's like 30.
I don't get it. I don't.
He
I
says
don't.
what's crazy about him, he's been injured so many times. Like he's not injury prone, but he's been very much injured, and yet he just comes back right away, and it seems like it hasn't really affected him at all.
He's also been super active too, though.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why.
I don't know, man. I think what I would do, and what I think is probably going to happen, is that it's going to be Kevin Owens versus Finn Balor for the Universal title at Mania. And the main event is Cena versus Taker. And then maybe Cena versus AJ at WrestleMania.
That's what I was gonna say too. I could easily see Cena, like his career still being on the line, but if he wins, he gets the title. If he loses, he just can't do it anymore.
I'm getting a phone call. Don't know this number, so I'm going to not answer it.
Word.
But no, yeah, I think Kevin Owens is winning this match. It's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be interesting to see what. So I guess Seth versus Triple H at maybe Mania.
No, I don't think they're gonna wait that long. I don't think they can because they still haven't explained why he's doing all of this.
Yeah.
I honestly, I easily could see it happening at Survivor Series. I wouldn't even be shocked if they did it at the Cell, but I don't want them to because that's a huge matchup.
No, they'll probably do just one Hell in a Cell match, or maybe two. They might do like Rusev versus Roman in a cell and then is the cell Hell in a Cell is confirmed for the next show. Is
That's their
that,
next. That's the Raw show.
and that's confirmed.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure. I mean, they always do that in October.
and then uh, fuck.
Then we go into the Survivor Series after that. Where we're talking about Raw shows.
And then I'm trying to think. So then maybe you have Sammy versus Kevin. I don't know. Or maybe you just have Seth versus Kevin, and I don't know. I don't know what's gonna
Because I was
happen.
going to say, you could easily do Triple H versus Seth Rollins in the Cell, and you could also do Owens versus Sammy in the Cell too, with both of those being really intense rivalries out of nowhere, and also one of them being for the title anyway. That would be a huge card that would sell like crazy. I think it's happening in the Staples Center too, if I remember correctly, or at least that's the rumor.
When? What are we talking about?
The Cell
It's in
in
L.A.
October.
It was
I
in
think
L. It
so.
was in L.A. last year.
No, it's in Boston. That's right. It's in Boston.
Oh, Boston. Cool. Well,
The only thing I'm really excited for is just Kevin Owens going into Canada as champion, because that's going to happen.
oh my God, you're right.
Exactly.
Oh, imagine
Now,
if they had Sammy versus Kevin at Survivor Series. Fuck the cell.
I don't know. It has to be in the Cell because that rivalry is so intense. The only thing is that it's just not as intense as everything or everybody else probably thinks it is. Like that's a rivalry that spans 14 years, as they've been saying on TV, but nobody really sees it that way. I guess as a casual audience.
Well,
But
I
I
mean,
compare it a lot to
their
Ambrose and
rivalry.
Rollins.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. The rivalry is pretty much spanned over the year,
Yeah.
and kind of kind of like Rollins and Ambrose. Well, I guess Rollins and Ambrose had more time to develop because they were in the Shield for 2 years, and
Hmm.
then they broke up. So I
And that was
think,
at least before everyone's eyes.
yeah, and everyone knew they broke up. Everyone saw them break up. So yeah, but
So
this
I'd
is
love to have that sell for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, but like I almost just rather them save it till Survivor Series because I want to see that match happen in Canada.
Part of me really, very sadly, wants to have Owens and Jericho for the title of Survivor Series. But that would be an issue because I really want Owens to kind of have a home field advantage on his own instead of Jericho.
Well, Jericho would be a good. Well, they'll both be heels, so I don't want Jericho to be a face though.
That's
Oh,
true. Yeah, that's a good point.
Jericho is so good as a heel,
Yeah,
so good.
he's funny. But he's more as a comedy character now. He's not really like super serious 2008 heel.
No, no, but he's like he's just so good, man. He's so great.
And he's probably going to end up losing to Zayn. I could easily see that.
Oh, definitely it's happening. He's losing his aim. But I guess is there anything else we need to talk about?
That's really it. That's all I can think of.
Um, yeah, that's it. Do you have anything you want to plug? Get a match card? Maybe you're doing.
The
Maybe.
video's out. I
Oh
put it out
yeah.
today.
I didn't. I have not been on the YouTubes all day.
I was actually, when we started, I was looking for songs for No Mercy's card because
Already.
it took so long for me to figure out the Clash of Champions card, that video.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
Oh
start it until this morning, and I finished it.
my God.
And I usually get it done like because the Backlash one and the SummerSlam one both came out on the Sunday before it came out or the shows, and this
Interesting.
one's so late. So
Interesting. Well, do you know the wrestler Ethan Page by any chance? I'll let you go.
the who?
His name's Ethan Page. He's an indie wrestler, Canadian.
I've heard of the name, but I don't think I've
He's
seen him.
he's done some stuff in PWG, Evolve. I think he had
Yeah,
Gargano's last match in Evolve, and
probably.
like this weekend, I think it is.
I'm sure I've seen him, but I haven't really seen him. Like, I'm not that familiar with him.
Well, the MV Zone is familiar with him because he used to be an editor
No
for
way.
the MV Zone back in like 2007.
That's wild.
And
What?
on Colt Cabana's podcast, he talked about the MV Zone. He gave like a huge plug. He talked about just like being in love with it and all whatnot. And we like we came in contact with him. We talked about it. We talked to him, and we're doing so on the 28th. We're doing a invitational where people can come or not come, but people can make videos about Ethan Page, and he's going to judge and pick the winner.
That's freaking cool.
And the winner get in each box. So there's like block A, which is just like general videos over him, and block B, which is Alpha One Wrestling, which is his promotion, which you can do videos only about that. And the winners of each will get merch, like a T-shirt and DVDs. And
That's sick.
since I know nobody wrestling wise, nobody on that website is going to be listening to this, so and I'm kind of excited, so I'm just going to say it. Uh, we're doing a show on Vit in December. He kind of wants to compete,
Oh,
and guess who's probably going to be facing him?
if you say you, I'm gonna flip out.
It's me. Yeah, it's me.
Gosh darn, that's awesome.
I know. First off, because I'm saying this because I know nobody over there is going to be watching this, so I'm just saying it now. But yeah, so he like somebody posted in the thread like Ethan Page wants to compete at Vidmas. I'm just like he's my new favorite.
Insane.
I'm like he's my new favorite wrestler. Like what? And then I talk to the guys and they're like, I'm like, can I face him? Like I want to face him unless he wants to face a certain someone, then let me face him. And they're like, yeah, we can face him. So it's not
That's
good.
crazy.
So it's not confirmed, but pretty much I am. I mean, I help book the matches, so
That's so crazy. That's
I
really hype. I'm so looking forward to that now.
yeah, I can't believe I just he and he's like and he messaged one of my friends. He messaged one of the people on the board saying like he was lurking on the website and he was like marking out or whatever.
That's
And I'm like,
awesome.
dude, this guy's my fucking favorite.
I that's insane. That's amazing.
But yeah, he used to compete in like 2007,
I
and
never knew about that. That's why
yeah,
did I not know about that?
because
That's wild.
we didn't even know about it till like July, and then he went on Cole Cabana's podcast and talking about the MV zone.
I need to listen to that podcast like immediately.
And well, we have like the little clip of it where he just talks about the MV zone on our website, on our YouTube, excuse me.
Well, that podcast in general is really awesome.
Yeah, he did one with Cedric Alexander, Cole Cabana.
How recently ago?
Oh, like a week ago, I think it came out. Like last
What?
week. Like last week it came out.
I have not been watching this at
Although
all.
although Cedric Alexander doesn't, he's not the talkative type. So,
I'm
uh,
shook.
but it's cool. It's a good. The Cole Cabana's podcast is one of the better wrestling podcasts to listen to.
Exactly.
So,
Talking Jericho had the Talking Shop 2 one again. Like
yeah,
on Wednesday.
you hear the James Ellsworth one?
No, I haven't.
Oh, that's great. That's a really cool one. The guy's really humble. He's cool.
That's crazy.
But yeah, but like I was saying, I think I said this last time. Like Chris Hero, they did one for Chris Hero, like in 2008. We did the same thing for Chris Hero, and I wasn't even there, part of it.
That's wild. I think I remember hearing about Chris Hero, but I don't remember hearing
Uh,
like Ethan being involved like that is awesome. That's
yeah,
crazy.
I mean, you're really like the only one to know out of like two other people, so that's cool.
That's absolutely crazy.
But so yeah, I just sent you the two links. Well, the first one he talks about it in Cole Cabanas, and then the second one he mentions the competition on his own podcast.
That's crazy. Yo.
And like he's been tweeting about the whole competition and everything. Like he's really excited. This guy's like my new favorite like wrestler.
Yo, everyone support Ethan Page immediately.
Ethan Page. Yeah,
If that dude has a pro wrestling tees shop, go get a shirt. Do
I've
something.
and he has his own wrestling promotion that he runs in Canada. It's called Alpha One Wrestling. You can go do all that stuff. So yeah. Other than that, that's all I gotta say. Yeah.
That's freaking cool.
A2E has a new competition coming, which should be the due date's in November. So yeah, that should be cool.
Frick.
Lily versus SWL is the main event
Woo!
for the world. Did you see SWL's new video?
No.
Oh
I
my
haven't kept
god,
up with editing in so
dude!
long.
I'm sending you the link, bro. This shit
I had that
is.
one match that I narrowly won, I think, and then I just like left it alone because it was the competition's too hot.
Well, they didn't. They just finished their recent competition. I had to drop out because my computer broke.
Gang.
But this video I'm about to send you, man, SWL's new video is one of the best videos I think I've ever seen. It's a Dean Ambrose video, and like, it's so good. I've watched it so many times.
Frick.
Anyways,
He
yeah, go ahead.
he had one of my favorite videos of all time with the Punk and Cena one. That's one of my favorites that he's ever done. Or
This
that I've ever seen, like out
he's
of that entire company.
he's improved so much. The other video he did, he also did a Cesaro one, which was fantastic for the Envies. That was so good.
Oh my
And I
gosh.
mean, he's competing against Lily for the world title. Like
That's
Lily,
sick.
and people are saying that video was like better than it, like a Lily level. And Lily, for people who don't know, is like one of the best editors I think I've seen on YouTube.
He's basically John Cena.
He's literally he's the Black John Cena. Okay, that's what he is. Um, yeah. Uh, I don't know what else to say. I've kind of just splooged everywhere, but
I'm about
yeah.
to go straight to A2E, and then I get a notification saying that the game just started.
Well, there you go. So that's all we got to say, everyone. Thank you all for watching. Peace out.